Happy New Year! Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Deyaniracavazos and I'm an LPC associate from the state of Texas. I cannot believe it. We made it to 2024, you guys. I am so happy to be here with you all. In today's video, we're going to be doing a soft reset for 2024. We don't have to have everything planned and prepped right before the new year. There are certain things that I love to do personally just because it's tradition within my own family to like clean and prep, but when it comes to my business, I like to really put a lot of thought into my career goals, my personal goals, and different things, and it's okay for things like that to take time. We don't have to have it all figured out, but I feel like this is such a perfect time to really reflect and think about those things, and I'm so excited to share it with you all. If you're new to my channel, basically here we talk about all things therapists in training. I share workday and lifestyle vlogs with you all pertaining to my life as a therapist and helpful resources for other therapists in training. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you hear a little bit of background noise, my neighbors are blasting music right now and they are living their best life, and I love that for them. So cheers to them. So I have my tecito ready, and I also have my notebook here because we're going to be talking about the different things that I have planned for this reset video. And my hope with this video is that you leave feeling inspired or motivated to reflect on some of these things yourself, or to just purely give you something for entertainment value if you're needing a little mental break from any kind of grad school or school related things. So one of the things that we're going to be talking about is goal setting. You're going to be seeing me make a vision board, cleaning my office, and this video is being filmed over the course of several days, hence soft reset as well, because we don't have to get everything done in a day. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Happy New Year. Feliz Año Nuevo. Today is New Year's. It is January 1st, 2024 when I'm filming this. I have just been prepping for the new year. Like the past week was dedicated to in my personal life decluttering. Thankfully there wasn't a lot to declutter because trying not to give into consumerism as much and not buy things that I genuinely don't love and need. So that was really cool. It was more so like clothes that no longer fit or that I've just worn down to the point of them not being wearable anymore. Something that I am committing to this year is giving you all my best. Here on this channel, you all have continued to show up and support me even through the busyness of starting my private practice. I still cannot believe that there are more than 5K of you who have subscribed to my channel. Like, I do believe that I'm worthy of that. I believe that for myself. We believe that for ourselves. But still, you know, it's just mind-blowing. And so something that I've set for myself this year is that I am feeling my content creation era coming back, because my first year was very much dedicated to that. When I started my private practice, started my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and then eventually my TikTok. And then I needed to take a break from all that and focus on working with my therapy clients because things blew up, and I'm beyond thankful for that still to this day. But now that the dust has kind of settled a little bit and I'm situated, I thought about what I wanted to focus on in 2024. It's a new year. We checked in with our boundaries. We checked in with what we needed. So step one, let's go ahead and start planning for 2024. And I'll give you all the little template I end up creating, and I'll share it on screen with you all so you can do it for yourself. If you're also a therapist or therapist in training, or a business person, or anyone who's in content creation and is thinking, how can I get organized? Like always, I'm just gonna share what I do, and if it resonates with you, awesome.
Lights out, I'm your favorite. Too many ways, been in your place, there's the layers. Add it up, plus sign, zeros on the table. Driving and vibing, bring the bill later. Wanna make it bigger, just a little keep it up. Flavor showing up to my space, I'm a fashion dealer. I'm your biggest bidder, meet me in the middle. I just don't wanna settle under these lucid dreams. I'm not just a visionary, it's all making sense to me. Not a basic, ain't no ordinary.
Okay everyone, so I love the little breakdown that I ended up making for myself. I'm using Google Docs. I like it. It's simple, it's easy, it's free. So something that was really important for me was to map out the kind of content into categories that I want to go ahead and create this year, and that's okay if it doesn't make sense to anyone else. The important thing is for it to make sense to you. So some of the things that I listed were hard truth con amor, and we're going to be working on that video right now. It is a little series that I started over on my Instagram, and it started as posts, so not even videos. And essentially that started from something that I'm known for within my therapy clients, is that I provide hard truth, and also on social media, but with love, with respect, with care, with gentleness. I'm merging those two together because both are important. So I'm going to use those videos and then put them on Instagram, versus I was creating content for Instagram and then moving it to TikTok. And so I want to invest my time in the app and in the people and the community in the app that are investing in my business, without neglecting either, because both matter to me, but really focusing in on that one specifically, because as I've shared with you all, over 98% of my therapy clients come from TikToks. I listed some other categories that I really want to focus on, and so I want to encourage you to think about what are some of the topics, the categories that I want to talk about on social media. Who is my ideal client? Who is the community that I want to create? Who am I speaking to? So I want to also add the category of talking about some personal mental health care moments. And so as far as consistency goes, I cannot upload every single day, but I want to commit to maybe 2 or 3 videos a week, which is still huge, you know, but I want to keep them also low-key, really plan out the content that I want to do so it doesn't get overwhelming. And if I ever do need to take a break where I can't post that much, that's okay too. That's just the thing that I would like to strive for. So I have already planned out my videos for the week, and I chose from all the categories that I listed. So the first one is going to be a hard truth con amor. We're going to go ahead and film that. This is for the scapegoat of the family, or the person who is labeled la oveja negra, the black sheep of the family, and for them to know that they don't owe loyalty or their time or energy to people who are abusing and hurting them. And even the word abuse within our own Latina culture and Mexican culture specifically is something that is really hard to use. And so if you're not following me over on TikTok, definitely go follow me over there so you can see the video that I ended up posting. Let's go ahead and work on that right now. Okay everyone, it is done. I am done filming and editing. I end up editing everything on TikTok. Sometimes I use CapCut depending on the video and how I want things to look.
어릴 때 원했던 어른이 됐나. Thought I found, oh she's mine. 놓칠까 달렸던 나. Let's just take it slowly. 늦은 어떤 때 같은 곳을 바라보고 있잖아. The pressure oh, sometimes wish I knew it too. Fly away from tomorrow. 이제는 너무 멀리 와버렸어.
everyone, good morning, buenos dias. So it is a new day and the reset continues. So today we're going to be doing vision boarding and I am really excited. I am currently using my new tripod and I love it so much. I wanted to share with you all, I ended up ordering some new things to start the new year off, and so one of those is a water bottle and this new tripod, and I love both of them. I ended up trying to do a little unboxing, but it was really late at night and it was so dark, so y'all get the little b-roll from that instead of the full-blown unboxing. But I still wanted to share it with you all because I love what I ended up getting, and as you all know, one of my goals or intentions for this year is to really think about the things that I'm purchasing and to try to purchase things that I really need and love. Sometimes when we try new things, we don't know if we're going to love them, but I want to do as much research as possible before I end up purchasing, and my favorite way to do that is just reviews and also going on TikTok and searching up like different videos of people who have talked about the product that I'm thinking about buying. And so I'm not sponsored by any of these products, but y'all know I purposefully do that because I want to share things with you all that I genuinely love. So all of these things are linked down below in my description box because I know sometimes you all ask me, but if you are getting into content creation and you don't know which tripod to start off with, this is a great one because you can use it with your phone or with your camera. It has both features. And again, I'm going to be honest with you all, this wouldn't be the only tripod that I use because I like one of my old ones that stretches out really tall. So if I wanted to be standing for a video, I could go ahead and stretch it out really tall, versus this one only goes so high. It reaches me like around my chest area, so it doesn't go all the way up. But if you're going to be sitting for most of your videos, or you're going to place it on like a table or something, you can get that extended height. But I still thought I would share because these are the kind of nitty-gritty things that I want to know before I purchase something. But I love it because if I want to be walking around talking to you all, the other handheld tripod that I had was so small and it didn't stretch out, so I could only pull the camera back so much, versus with this I can hold the camera really far, which is really cool. And I could even go farther if I want to. Let me show you all real quick. It can go way farther, which I think is really cool. And what I love is that I can basically rest this on my leg while I'm talking to you all, but we still get like that vlog style, you know, where the camera's moving a little bit and it feels like I'm talking to you all real time, versus it always just being stationary when I'm talking to you all, which there's nothing wrong with, but that gives more of like an unboxing vibe versus vlog style. And like I said, I am excited to give you all my best. I love content creation, I love YouTube, so I'm really excited to just dive into that more. But it's time to get nice and cozy and start doing some vision boarding together, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be playing 13 Going on 30 in the background because what's cozier than a nostalgic movie, at least for me anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and have that playing, and I'm going to share with you all my vision board for 2024, and it's going to contain like personal things, career things, all kinds of different little things. So basically what I use to make my vision board is Canva and Pinterest. So I will usually start off on Pinterest and start adding a bunch of pictures that really resonate with me for 2024 and that represent the goals that I have for myself, experiences I want to have, things like that. And then I save it onto a Pinterest board and title it 2024 Vision Board. And then I go onto Canva and I open my Pinterest window separately. So I'll have two windows open and then I'll just like drag and drop onto Canva all the images into my vision board. So it's basically a collage of pictures. And once I play around with it and start moving things around and seeing what I like, I then use it as the background for my laptop, so that way it's something that I'm looking at every single day when I open up my laptop, because it's something that I use literally every single day for work, and so I'm able to just really see the things that I want to do. And after we do that, I'm going to go onto Google Docs and then type up into more detail like the specific things that I want to have and categorize this. And my Virgo self is just living her best life because I love detailed lists. It just makes me so happy, which I know is not relatable to everyone, but it's just something that makes me really happy. So definitely feel free to take what you want from everything that I shared. You don't have to be as detailed, but it's something that I really enjoy, being able to really break down the things that I want to accomplish or experience, and it just helps me know exactly what steps to take, so I don't have to really be thinking about like, how do I go about this? I've already detailed that for myself. If you've been wanting to work on your vision board or whatever it is that you call it, definitely feel free to do it with me. So pause this video, go get your stuff ready, and we can go ahead and vision board together. Let's go ahead and get started with this part of the video.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that she'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like she's whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like she's whenever she leaves her safe space.
Okay everyone, so I am done with my vision board. Currently in the scene in the movie where Jenna and Matt are on the swing set. If you know, you know, and now it's making me want to go on a swing set because I haven't been on one in probably about a year, and that used to be one of my favorite little activities to relieve stress when I was in undergrad and grad school. It would be like late at night. So I'm feeling a little nostalgic. I might have to do that this week when me and my sister go on our little walking club that we started, and we'll just have to go to the park one of these days and just get on the swings just for fun, which aligns with some of the goals that I set for myself this year. So let me talk you all through my vision board really quick. So basically, if you can see, I added just some pictures of Mexico because that is a trip that I really want to take this year. It's one that I've wanted to take for years, and I want to stick to my budget so that way I can make that happen, because that is in my power to make happen. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I put a ton of images on there that just really will inspire me to look at and remind myself. I have my passport on there, and I started that process already. I filled out the documents online, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my passport soon because I cannot go to Mexico unless I have my passport, and it's just good to have because I want to travel to other places too. I have a lot of things related to experiences. I want to have like outdoor movie nights, indoor movie nights, taking little solo trips or trips with my sister, with my husband, with my family. Just going on trips is something that I'm really looking forward to this year. And it doesn't always have to be a big travel trip. Sometimes it can just be a small one. One of my favorite trips that me and my sister took was just a one-day trip from South Texas, where I live, to San Antonio, and was just a quick little day trip, or going to the beach. But it's something that I just have really beautiful childhood memories of. It's one of my favorite places, just being able to be at the beach, hear the sounds. It's always been really relaxing to me. It's actually where my husband proposed to me too, because he knew it was one of my favorite places. So I just want to take little day trips, maybe like plan a little day trip where me, my mom, and my sister just go for a morning walk there, and then go to a coffee shop / bookshop there, or just me and my sister, me and my husband. So I want to plan these little moments and be intentional about them, because it's really important to me that I'm spending time outside of work doing things that I love, because that was one of the biggest reasons for me launching my own private practice, so that I could have time to just enjoy life and not always feel like my head was down and grinding when it came to work, and just hustling, and just giving myself time to also take care of my mental health and my physical health and take care of my PCOS. It's something that I started this past year, going to my endocrinologist and getting the medication I needed, and that's been huge, like life-changing, huge. I wish I would have known about that when I was 16 and experiencing the symptoms that I was experiencing. So that's been a game changer for me, and it's something that I'm still doing and actively doing. I'm not going to share every single thing because we could be here talking forever, but that is definitely one of my goals and why I have the picture. Groceries, of movement. And me and my husband also have our gym membership and we go on the weekend together. So like health and wellness is something that me and my husband have invested in together, and my sister too. She's joined the club, so we're all like little workout buddies, and we sometimes go to nature centers together. That is also on my list, to continue to go to our local nature centers, or if we travel, go to one there. I also have some outfit inspirations on there, if you can see, and the pictures that I put of the women on there, it's just more of like confidence, you know, in your body and feeling good. Because the one thing about PCOS is that it makes you feel really disconnected from your body, where you feel like you don't know your body. So that is something that I really want to work on, because 30-year-old me, who has worked on self-love and being gentle and kind with myself, just wants to give younger 20-year-old me a hug. Like, she could not fathom where we are now in this space. So I just want to continue to grow in that area, to just keep finding like my clothing style that I feel comfortable with, because it's not something that I really got to explore very much of growing up. So I'm excited for that, and just a lot of experiences. I have some roses on here because I want to create like a little rose garden pathway in our backyard. That's something that we're going to be working on this year. And on the mental health portion and relationship portion on my list, I really talked about working through breaking those generational cycles and continuing that work. It's definitely been a journey for me of doing that. Like, holidays are complex in my family, and they continue to get better and better each year. The more I've learned to set healthy boundaries and really communicate what I need, what I'm feeling, and having open conversations about mental health. And again, younger 20-year-old me could not have fathomed that. But yeah, that's something that I want to continue to work on, because it is an ongoing journey. And for those of you who get it, you understand. And that is my vision board, everyone, and some of the goals that I have for myself. I hope you enjoyed coming along and just seeing everything that I ended up doing. Definitely share down below in the comment section, what are some of the things that are on your vision board, or on any kind of dream board that you created, or just goals that you have, you know, within this new year for yourself. I'm really excited. One of the big ones for me is that, you guys, in February, I am done with being an LPC associate. I will fully be an LPC. I will be done with my hours. Like, I'm so freaking excited. Like, I thought this day would never come. And y'all know I wasn't in a rush, because I got to fulfill my dream as an LPC associate. You know, I got to open my private practice. I got to work with a lot of you for consultations. I opened my business. Like, the dream came true, you know what I mean? But it's just really exciting to fully be an LPC. Supervision is great, but as my own supervisor has said, like, it's a lot of hours. And I know a lot of us really feel that, where we question, like, really, like, I want to be able to voluntarily, you know, pay a supervisor, but the amount of hours that we have to do is just, it's too much. Like, I hope someday that is revisited, and maybe we advocate and complain enough for it to change, because it's too much. And especially if you're working in private practice, me and my supervisor were talking about how we've seen each other pretty much once a week for the past 3 years. Like, that's a lot of time. And sometimes we've taken like little breaks in between, if I'm traveling or if my supervisor is traveling. Like, we're really flexible like that, but that is a lot time, which is why a lot of associates tend to try to rush through finishing their hours so it won't be as long. And the minimum that we still have to be in supervision is 18 months, which again is still a long time. So it's always very exciting, you know, whenever an LPC associate crosses that threshold, as it is for social workers, for psychologists, for anyone who finally takes the leap and being fully licensed. It's so exciting. So I cannot wait to celebrate that with you. I'm gonna have to like buy myself a little cake, some balloons or something. Like, we have to celebrate. Like, I'm gonna have to remake everything on my social media. It's no longer gonna say LPC associate. I'm gonna have to go through everything. Pero bueno, that is it for this video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and again, happy 2024. Listen, the world is crazy. There's just so many overwhelming things going on in the world, and I just wanted to take some time to just share my appreciation with you all, and hopefully just pour out some goodness into the world too, because we consistently are just seeing in the news and just hearing about so many horrible things. And I just want to remind you all that we make a difference in this world as therapists, you know, making space for our clients to have a safe space, to be creating community within each other where we feel comfortable talking about some of the hard things that we hear, we see, we experience. And please don't ever for a minute think that the work that you do isn't enough. It makes a difference. And we may not be able to solve everything in one day or even in a couple months, a couple years, but when we pour out good into this world and we create safe spaces in this world, it makes a huge difference. And I want to thank you all for creating a safe space here with me online too. Things like that are so rare, especially on social media and YouTube platforms, and you all make that a reality just by showing up and being kind to me, being supportive of me, and being kind and supportive and encouraging of anyone in the comments section too. That is within our power, right? To create a culture shift within our own career field as well. So thank you all so much for being here. Take care, everyone, and here's to the new things coming in 2024 here on my channel. Bye.